Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. In this video, we will discuss the tubular processing of the glomerular filtrate. In this video, we can see that there is a large amount of the glomerular filtrate passing from the glomerulus inside the collecting system. Most of these filtrate are then reabsorbed again into the blood vessels, and also some of the substances are excreted again into the collecting system. To understand this, we can see intracellular. Most of the substance filtered or reabsorbed against the cell into interstitial fluid, and from interstitial fluid to the blood vessels. This is either transcellular or paracellular bilateral interstitial fluid. For each substance, there is a special protein in the luminal membrane, and the basolateral membrane can pass this molecule and substance from the luminal to the interstitial, and also in the lateral interstitial space or paracellular. From the interstitial, substance mostly are go to the blood vessels, and some substance will again into the lumen, and all the substance in the blood vessels. Sodium transport is very important in the mechanism of the processing of the filtrate. To understanding sodium transport is very important, and sodium transport is co-transporter for many of other substances, mostly for the water. To understand sodium transport for the cellular processing, sodium is freely filtered through the glomerulus, and the concentration of the sodium inside the blood is about 140 millimole per deciliter, and also is the same concentration in the filtrate. Intracellular cell, the sodium in the filtrate is the high concentration. This and also the negative charge of the intracellular while the positive charge of filtrate. This make chemical and concentration gradient that push the sodium to enter the cell. With the sodium, some of the molecules are also co-transport, like glucose, amino acid, other substance. This process called co-transporter, like sodium glucose co-transport, sodium amino acid co-transport, and sodium phosphate co-transport. This is occur passively without energy need. And also some substances are excreted exchange with the sodium, like hydrogen. Sodium will enter the cell while hydrogen secreted in the lumen. In the basolateral membrane, there is NAK-ATPase. This is occur actively because it is against the electrical and the concentration gradient, because the negative intracellular charge and positive interstitial charge. This process need energy from the mitochondria. The NAK-ATPase is very important to continuous passive gradient according to the luminal membrane, because it allows the low concentration inside the cell for more concentration gradient to pass the sodium from the lumen to the intracellular, and also it is allow the negative charge intracellular by passing 2 sodium out and 2 potassium in, so electrical charge will remain negative intracellular. This make electrical gradient continue. This process of the NAK-ATPase need energy, and this energy taken from the mitochondria, and this process is very important and continuous for the continuous processing of the filtrate, for the continuous entering of the sodium from the lumen in intracellular and from the intracellular to the interstitial, and for this energy taken from the mitochondria, which is present in the large amount in the collecting system for using for this type of energy need.